Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is 1 Ounce Wednesday. Typically, on 1 Ounce Wednesday, I take a sample that I've received from a patron, or a viewer, or a distiller, or a confidant, or Kyle Lowry. I take a sample and I pour it in a glass, and then we review its ass. That's just how we do on 1 Ounce Wednesday. But today, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna throw a little curveball, a little knuckler, whatever those pitchers are putting on their hands in the major leagues nowadays that's getting the rotation, the spin rate through the roof. Just imagine I'm doing that with 1 Ounce Wednesday. Instead of going in knowing what I'm tasting, today I'm picking a sample blindly out of the box in front of me. I'm not sure whatever happened to blind whiskey reviews. I think his name was John. Hopefully he's good. He hasn't posted a video in a couple years, but this is what he used to do. And guess what? His 2 years is up. So if you like the way that we're doing this 1 Ounce Wednesday, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up since you're already over there with the old clicker. Got one. Got one. America. Possibly. Missed a little bit. I will put it behind the box. Remember that. It's behind the boxes. Who knows where this sample came from? Who knows if it's a sample that I poured in a sample glass? If it's a sample I received from a patron or viewer's ass? We have no idea. I'm giving a mystery SJ. I'm just dishing out SJs left and right. So many that I don't even know who I'm giving this SJ to tonight. Color is rather dark color. I would say definitely not a Scotch or an Irish whiskey based off of the color. I would say this is probably an American whiskey, something that used new charred oak. Oh wow. Huh. That smells so good. Super sweet, super oaky. This nose on this whiskey is something that I'm enjoying a lot. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart, if that were on all the testosterone and steroids that a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart could be on. Maybe a little banana bread, maybe a little baked banana bread. Just delicious candy bars with all the caramel. It's like a caramello candy bar if you melted that on top of a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart and then placed that concoction in a new charred oak barrel for several years, and then mixed it with delicious bourbon whiskey, then smelled it. Mystery 1 Ounce Wednesday, down the hatch. That is really good. That's at a glorious proof point, maybe around like 120-ish, I would say, around the 120-ish proof point. It envelops the mouth with delicious baked good and bourbon flavors. I got more oak on the nose than I did on the palate, but all the sweet, delicious candy bar flavors and baked goods came out on the palate. The finish is still going. Whatever this is gonna be a great bourbon. This is a great bourbon. I'm gonna say this might be an Old Forester product or a Brown-Forman product. Having tasted it and now going back to the nose smells way more familiar, much more familiar now that I've tasted it. That's weird. After tasting it, the nose completely changed. The nose now is more toffee. It's more toffee and brighter oak, not quite aged oak like I was smelling before. After tasting it, the nose kind of brightened up a little bit. Barrel char. There's a lingering barrel char spice on the back of the palate. Second sip, not nearly as sweet as the first sip. This bourbon is evolving as I sip and smell it, which is major points. It's kind of a complex pour that I'm really enjoying. I really enjoy this, whatever it is. I'm gonna save the rest of this for after I know what it is so that I can kind of like put info and taste together and then retaste and then be extra smart because of it, or even extra smarter than I already am. On the first ever Mystery 1 Ounce Wednesday, I'm using the mystery method, you could say, and I'm going to say whatever is in this glass's ass is a great bourbon, and I will award it a score of... dang it, I want to sip it one more time. 8.4. 8.4 on this mystery pour. It's nerve-wracking giving a score blind to a mystery bourbon because I might look extra stupid or extra smart. Who's to say? But I'm to say. Let's see what in the heck we tasted today. You already know because it's in the title of the video, but I don't know. Today, on the first ever Mystery 1 Ounce Wednesday, I gave this bourbon a score. And what we were tasting is... .117 Hass P110. Oh, this is from Bourbon Kingdom. Old Forester 117 High Angels Share. 110 proof. All right. Okay. 8.4 for High Angels Share Old Forester 117 series. That's the first ever 117 series I've ever tasted. Bourbon Kingdom, thank you so much for the sample. Friggin' dig your style, brother. That's gonna do it. For the first ever blind 1 Ounce Wednesday, that was Old Forester High Angels Share 117 series. My name is Matt, this is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on school picture day. Because my kids have picture day when I put this video out. It will be today, on Wednesday. Hopefully I remembered. Because if I don't remember, and then I just all willy-nilly send them to school, they're going to be cute. But I need to remember to clean faces up a little bit better. Make sure that they spend extra time brushing their 4 teeth. Maybe clean the marker off of their eyebrow, you know. It's picture day. Picture day is a big day. Can I tell you something that bothers me, though? When they have picture retake day. When they do retake day. I can understand why they used to do that when they had a film camera and they were like, they took a couple shots and then you got them back and little homie was blinking. Or little sissy was sneezing or sniffling, a little run down her nose or a little eye shutting. But it's a digital world, baby. You got a digital camera. All the storage on the planet, Janet. Take 400 pictures of those little shits and you just find one that works, all right? No need for a picture retake day. Retake day? Retake? Come on. Come on. That's just a photographer trying to earn an extra paycheck. And if I'm wrong about that, then you're wrong about that. Because there's no way I'm wrong. That's just a photographer squeezing out an extra session. I get pictures back with my kids' eyes closed. You know what that turns into? Hey, remember the year you had your eyes closed and we paid for pictures with your eyes closed? That was a great year. Why didn't you retake the photos, Daddy? Because there's no guarantee that you were going to do those ones right either. I know what it's like sitting in front of a camera and how difficult it is to look proper, but I'm going to finish the rest of this video like a school picture photo shoot. Smile. That's totally natural. Don't forget your kid's school picture day. That was the whole point. It's coming up, so don't forget.